Now, today we have for you a smorgasbord of flavoursome trend insights presented by 16 representatives of the company and 3 special guests.
One word to sum up today?
Inspiring, I'd say.
Energetic. Golden.
And scary.
Enlightenment. It's always good to be able to take the time out to really focus on what you're going to do next.
Under the current capitalist system, automation would just exacerbate social inequalities that we already face.
We want to animate our identities and we want to share that with the world. And we want to be optimised. We are looking for emotional intelligence to help us be better people.
Hyper-fast food and hyper-fast convenience will free up more time for us. Time that will split between solo time and shared time. There'll be times for togetherness and times for personal achievement and peak solo.
I found it really interesting actually about how, we really worry about consumers and how they rate us, but actually for brands to be turned around and how we're going to rate them.
Being the perfect customer is no longer as simple as stumping up the cash. It's about being polite too.
I think this whole piece around the depth of the checkout and how the path of purchases is going to be shorter but more muddled up is something that I'm really going to take with me.
Shopping in the future will be so easy that it feels like theft. You'll just walk into shops, pick things up off the shelf and walk out again. The pain of paying will just take care of itself.
I think one of the most interesting things was talking about the new generation, so Generation Z, and how really they're interacting with social and the fact that they are very much their own aggregators of content.
A number of them will be politically active, and if they start to mobilise in the way that they mobilise now around their friend groups and things, you could see a whole lot of disruption happening with politics and maybe it become more kind of democratic in that sense.
A lot of what we're doing now is trying to understand the underlying needs of young audiences and what they actually want. And increasingly we're being quite open with them and saying, you come in and talk to us, we've got this problem, will you help us solve it? And also will you get your friends to come and help us solve it? And be really honest with them about what we're actually trying to do. And then you get some really interesting answers.
Real kind of re-embracing of what I would see as ultimately kind of human values.
It's all the emerging trends in digital and how we consume.
This idea of the selfish media and of how we are trying to engage groups of people, but actually it's all very targeted.
Unique, quirky, fantastic, idiosyncratic, human.
And we'll just turn around one day and we'll accepted the innovations that they've brought. So it will be a silent revolution.